everyone, welcome to the computer class. Today we are going to continue chapter 14 Arrays. The objectives of my today's topic are you will learn to store values in a single dimensional array by using different ways like direct assignment, using an array initializer, using method argument in BlueJ, using the scanner class. You will also learn out-of-bound indices and finding the length of an array. Storing values in a single dimensional array. Students, please open your book at page number 358. The first technique is direct assignment. In this assignment technique, we assign the value to an element using its indexed name. Example, to store value 35 in an element with index 2, you can write a statement like room, let it be an array name, then index 2 in square bracket is equals to 35. It means that this 35 value is stored at second index. Now let us understand this concept with the help of a BlueJ program. Now here in BlueJ I am going to create a program named direct assign. Enter. Now I will double click over here, then select it, and I'm going to type my program to show you the direct assignment of the array variables. Assign, then public static void main bracket. Now I will declare an array name marks with the total size of 3 array elements and its data type is integer. Next I am going to assign the value at each index by myself. As you know that array always start with 0. Equals to 85. Then marks at second index, let it be 95. Now I want to display system.out.println. Array elements, they are always written with the help of the array name. So mark 0 semicolon. Again system.out.println, then marks bracket 1 semicolon, and again system.out.println in bracket marks and then 2. That is at second position. Okay, and now our program is finished. So this is 3, that is the size of an array, and the total number of elements are also 3, starting from 0 till 2. Then I will compile this program. Class compile, no syntax error. Right click on the program, void main, and see the result. The values are displayed 92, 85 and 95. So this is how we can directly assign the value to an element using its indexed name. The second technique is storing values in a single dimensional array using an array initializer. In this assignment technique, we do not need to instruct the computer how many elements the array has. For example, to create an array with 5 rooms and assign the capacity values, the syntax is int name of the array, then square brackets is equals to 20, 30 and 40. So here room 0 is equals to 20, room 1 is equals to 30 and room 2 is equals to 40. Okay, now we are going to do it with the help of a BlueJ program. Now here in BlueJ I am going to demonstrate an array initializer concept. Right click, new class, let it be named array init. Okay, press enter. Now double click and then I am going to type my program. Control A, public class array init, then bracket, here public static void main. And now what I will do, I will assign the values using the array initializer. Let the array name be room is equals to, I am going to assign the values. If I want to assign 5 values, you can assign 5. You can assign any number of values over here. Let it be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So how many values have I assigned? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now system dot out dot println, what I am going to print is the capacity of the rooms. Bracket close. Now for displaying the elements of this array, we are going to use a loop. So let my loop starts I is equals to, first element is at 0 position. Then how many total number of elements are there? Yes, there are 5. So I less than 5. Why I less than 5? Because we have started from 0. I plus plus. Enter. Now what I am going to print? System dot out dot println. Now here I am going to display room's capacity. So room I. And then close the bracket, semicolon. The loop is finished. And this is my program to display the values of an array that has been initialized using array initializer. Now compile it, saved, minimize it, right click, void main. The capacity of the room is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So whenever we are using an array initializer, you have to use system.out.println within a loop to display the allocated values. Students, now come to page number 359 of your books. Our next topic is using method argument in BlueJ. In this assignment technique, the values are entered by the user and saved in an array at runtime. For example, to create an array and assign the capacity values, we have to declare an array as parameters to the main function. Let us understand this concept with the help of a BlueJ program. Now here I am going to make a program name using method to demonstrate the concept of initializing an array using the BlueJ method. Double click on it, then select public class name is using method, or you can say using BlueJ, any name you can give to your program. Now public static void me. Okay, now here in it I am going to declare an array. Let it be int room and then bracket close. Now then system dot out dot println the capacity of rooms are now again when I want to write this or want to print the elements of the array room, I am going to use a loop. For int I is equals to 0, I less than, if I want to enter 5 elements, 5 I plus plus. Then in bracket I will write down system dot out dot println, and here I am going to write the name of the array, and in brackets, square brackets, I will write down the loop variable, that is I. Then my program is finished. Now compile it, minimize it, right click over here. Now void main int room. Here it is going to ask you the elements you have to enter in an array. So students, how you are going to enter the array elements? Put curly brackets, then write down the capacity like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5 you want to enter, and then bracket close. Click on OK. When you will click on OK, you will get the desired result. See, the capacity of the rooms are 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So in this way, by using the BlueJ method, we can assign the values to the array element. Our next topic is storing values in a single dimensional array using the scanner class, and that is on page number 361. In this assignment technique, the values are entered by the user and saved in an array at runtime. The way to declare the array is same. For example, int room bracket is equals to new int the total number of elements, and in the loop we have to write room means name of the array, then in bracket loop variable is equals to the scanner object dot next int or next float or next double means any function of the scanner class that is used to accept the value from the user. Now I'm going to show you the working of the scanner class with arrays using a BlueJ program. Here I'm going to create a new class named ARRAYSCAN, and I'm going to show you that how arrays work with scanner class. Public class ARRAYSCAN, then tab public static void mean. Now I have to use scanner class. Scanner sc is equals to new scanner, in bracket I will write down system.in, bracket close, semicolon, as I am using the scanner class. So here I am going to import a library package, import java dot util dot start, and then semicolon. Now again come back to the program. Here I will declare an array int room bracket is equals to new int, then bracket 5. Array can work with any data type. Now system dot out dot println bracket, enter the array elements, bracket close, semicolon. Now I will write down a loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. And here what I'm going to write, room I is equals to name of the scanner class, next int, and then bracket close. In this way the array elements will be entered. Now system dot out dot println the elements of an array are. Now for displaying I am going to use another loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than, you can even use j variable over here, any variable over here as a loop variable, I plus plus, system dot out dot println, then bracket room I, and then my program is finished. So this is my program using the scanner class to input the array elements and to display them. In order to use the scanner class, I have to use always two loops. One for entering the array elements and one for displaying the array elements. Now compile the program, class compiled, minimize it, right click over here, void main. Now it will ask for you the array elements 20, then 3, 40, 50, 60. The elements of array are 20, 3, 40, 50, 60. This was the result of our first loop and this is the result of our second. So this program shows you the entering of the elements in an array using the scanner class. Our next topic is out of bound indices on page number 361. The indices of an array are said to be out of bound if they are outside the valid range of indices. For example, if the array is marks in bracket the size is 5, then the valid array elements will be marks 0, marks 1, marks 2, marks 3, marks 4. The indices which are less than 0 or greater than 4 will be invalid for this array. For example, if I say marks 6, then it will give me runtime error, that is out of bound indices. Note, when you access an element that is outside its valid index, an out of bound runtime error occurs. Let me show it to you with the help of a BlueJ program. Now let's suppose in this program direct assign I have written system.out.println 5 means marks then bracket 5. Okay, and I'm going to compile. Class compiled, no syntax error. But when I will run this program, right click, void main, it will show array index out of bounds exception 5, and the same error will be shown on the terminal window. java.lang.array index out of bounds exception 5 at direct assign, that is the program name, at line number 12. So when we write anything out of range of an array, it gives an error, that is runtime error, array out of bounds except. Students, our next topic is finding the length of an array. This topic is on page number 367. The length or size of an array is the number of elements contained in it. You can use the length property to determine the size of an array. Let us understand it with the help of an example. Now here in BlueJ I am going to show you how to calculate the length of an array using the length property. For that I am opening this program, direct assign. Now here I will calculate the length of array marks. So I will write down int L is equals to marks dot length. Students, note over here that we are not using round brackets. Why? Because that length is a function to calculate the length of the string. But here we will not use the brackets as it is not a function. It is the property of an array. Now here I will write down system.out.println and in bracket L. Close, and now I am going to compile the program. Minimize it. Right click over here, void main, and the answer is 3. It has displayed mark 0, mark 1, mark 2 with the length of the array, that is 3. So students, today we have learned how to store the values in a single dimensional array in different ways, then out of bound indices, and finding the length of an array. And also we have practiced the related BlueJ programs. Thank